This digital product is selling like crazy on Etsy, and it's only 3 months old. According to Etsy tool Everbee, it is selling at £2.62, has made a total of 133 sales, with 95 sales being sold every single month. Like I said, only 3 months old, and in the past 24 hours, it's made 6 sales. That means this is currently bringing in a whopping £250 each and every month from a super simple printable. In essence, this digital product is making sales each and every day, and barely anyone knows about it. All right, so now we've seen the proof. Let's learn what makes this such a top seller and how we can make our own in Canva. So exactly what is it? It's a color matching game for toddlers. Basically a printable activity where kids will match colored objects to their corresponding jars in this case. So we can see we've got a yellow jar here, and then there are yellow objects that the child will then choose and put it into that jar, place it into that jar. We've got a purple jar here, we've got pink. So it's all the different colors of the rainbow that we create jars and their corresponding images. Parents love these because it helps build fine motor skills, colour recognition, and keeps preschoolers busy without any screens. And teachers love it too. It fits right into that kind of preschool, Montessori-inspired homeschool setup, meaning this will target audiences such as teachers and parents alike. It's simple, fun, and once you make one version, you can duplicate it into dozens of other themes. If we're taking a look at this listing, we can see it's a bestseller. It has had a whopping 1,912 total sales, makes over 100 sales each and every month, and is also in 20 plus baskets. These color matching games are a hidden gem, sell like crazy, and we're going to make one right now. So let's jump into Canva. So here we are over in Canva. I have clicked custom size, and we're just going to go for the basic sizing that we use for printables over on Canva, and that is 8.5 inches with 11 inches height. And now we're going to click create new design. So now we've got our first page here. What we are going to create, if we look back at that main listing, it was colored jars with colored objects corresponding to those jars. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to elements. I'm going to type in jar. And then we are going to see all graphics. I'm going to make sure that we are choosing free graphics here. And then I'm just going to have a scroll through and have a look at some of these jars. I actually think this jar is quite good. And as we can see, we're able to change the colors of these jars. So this is going to be perfect for us to then create those different colors of jars. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to expand that jar to fill this page, because then what we will do is we'll find some blue themed images to then be able to use within this jar here. So I'm just going to expand it as much as I can. Make sure it's centered. And now I'm going to click T for text just to give this, this activity a title. So I'm just going to type in shape matching. And then I'm actually going to then click T for text again. And just type in, this is the color. I am based in the UK, so we spell color C-O-L-O-U-R, but if you're US based, then it will be C-O-L-O-R. This is the color, and then blue. So now we're just going to make sure that those are positioned in the center. So now that we've got our blue jar here, we're going to add another page, and then I'm going to just type in the color blue. I am going to then make sure that the price is free, and then we're just going to have a look at some of the graphics and see what blue graphics we can use within this printable here. So I quite like the look of this star, so I'm just going to click that. I'm going to use about 6 graphics for this particular printable per color. And then as you can see, Canva has now given us some recommendations for other images that are also blue, so that's going to make it super easy for us to then choose a selection of other images to use. I'm going to use that camera as well. Let's see what else there is. These balloons are quite cute. I think that blue whale will be good. Or actually, this one. This dolphin. And then one more blue, maybe a blue flower if I can find one. Or a bow would be quite cute too. So as you can see, super easy to just find those accompanying blue objects, and we then just repeat that for the various different colors of the rainbow, the colors that you're going to include in your printable. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to highlight all of these, and then I'm going to go to position, and I'm just going to tidy up just so that they are equally spaced and look nice and neat on our page. Now I'm going to click T for text, and then we're just going to add another heading here. So I'm just going to type in shape matching, and then I'm just going to type some brief instructions. So as we can see, the instructions are print and laminate this sheet. This is in order for this sheet to then be reusable. Then the next instruction is to cut out the images. So we want to make sure that there's enough space between these images so that they can be easily cut out. And then the user will then stick Velcro to the back of each shape in order for that child to then be able to place that into the jar. So if we're looking back at one of the previous listings, we can see exactly how this would be used. So you'd cut out the jar, then they'd cut out all the different elements, put a Velcro kind of label at the back, and then that is ready for use by the child. Really fun, really easy. So moving back, we would then go on to our next jar here. So I'm going to just duplicate this page, bring it down. Now I'm going to create a yellow jar, and then this will be a lighter yellow, and then we would add a page and then find some yellow images too. And as we can see, so we've got a really nice yellow flower there, a lemon, a little bird there, a butterfly, we've got banana, and then lastly I think I will get that yellow sun there. Again, I'll highlight all of these to make sure that they are equally spaced. So I've clicked position, and then I'm going to click tidy up, and then as you can see, it's kind of spaced them out a lot better there. Now I'm going to just go back up. So I'm highlighting both of these words. I'm going to click the Command and C, and that allows me to copy and then paste that there on this page. So as you can see, it's only taken a couple of minutes and we've already done 2 pages. All you would then do is just go through and create the other jars for all the other colors of the rainbow. So we've got blue, we've got yellow, we'd want to do green, pink, red, purple, orange, and all the rest of them as well. So once you've gone through and done all those colors, you just then want to change the font out to something a bit more child friendly. So when I'm looking for fonts, I kind of just type in kind of the aesthetic that I'm looking for. So kind of a school friendly, kid friendly font is what I'm looking for. So I've typed in school, and then it's given me some options here. I think that's quite good. So then I'm going to just click change all, and that's going to change it across the board. All we then just want to make sure is we've swapped out the right color names here. So you just go ahead and just do your due diligence, make sure everything makes sense there. And then after that, you'd click share, download this, because there are no edits that need to be made to this final digital product. So you just download it as a PDF and then upload that into Etsy. And when you're finished, you should end up with something that looks a little like this. Super cute, super simple to make. And because it's in high demand but low competition, you're really likely to make some decent sales with a product similar to this. If you'd actually like to see me go through the upload process of uploading something like this to Etsy and how I find my keywords and description and things like that, then please let me know in the description. I'll be happy to make a follow-up video. And if you actually want to skip the design work, I've actually added a ready-to-use version of this exact game with some additional extras in there within my PLR Essentials membership. it is only $9 a month and you get immediate access to over 70. I think we're actually getting to about 90. 70 is the last time that I looked, but I think it's closer to 90 ready-made digital products that you can use in your Etsy store or wherever else you sell online. It is currently only a $9 a month membership, but it will be going up in the next couple of weeks once I've reached that 100 digital product number that I'm aiming for within this membership. So jump in whilst the price is ridiculously low and get those products into your stores. Like I said, you will get immediate access to this one that we've made in this video too. So click the link in the description below. If this video helped you, then please make sure to like and subscribe. Check out some of the other videos that I have on my channel. I love doing deep dives into unsaturated and untapped digital products, how to create them, how to get them up to your Etsy store as well. And just remember, small, simple printables sell really well on Etsy, even if you're brand new. Can you just imagine £250 with one simple digital product? How many more would you want to make for your own stores? That's the beauty of what is possible with digital products. You create them and they sell time and time again for as long as you have them live. If you're interested in learning more about researching, validating, creating and selling digital products, then you'll probably want to watch this video next. All the very best.